contractors and machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Carriacou, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of XL Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
Somebody call Waggy because
this is madness, total madness.
Sunday, March 5th from 5 p.m. The National Stadium comes alive as Megaforce Promotion presents its first big event for 2023. March Madness Mega Bingo.
And you can win
A whopping $100,000 in cash.
Wait, is $100,000 he just said it?
Yes, $100K in cash could be yours. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two.
You gotta be mad to miss that.
Remember, Sunday, March 5th, National Stadium. Get ready for March Madness Mega Bingo.
This is madness, total madness.
Yeah, man, and of course we'd like to say hello and welcome to everyone to another Mikey Live program. This is it right here. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. There is no other. It is Friday. On Fridays we try to not keep it too long. We just tell you what's going on, and then we go about our merry little way. There's so much happening. It's Kayak Mass 2023. And thing. You understand? So folks, welcome to the business. What we're going to be talking about tonight, kerosene, gasoline, and diesel track increases in this month, petrol price adjustments, and the Meteorological Office warns of high winds and rough seas this weekend. New National Party calls on the Grenada government to reconsider the plans to sever Mnib workers. Captain Harris sponsors the construction of a brand new bus shed at Wall Street in Grand Anse, and unions and government meet. 2023 Inter-Col returns to its 3-day format, and we have a lot more to tell you about, you know. So we try to move quickly, because on Fridays we try to not keep it too long. Gotta let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coach Grenada Limited, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, and of course we've got Infinite Contractors on board with us as well. We say thank you very much, folks. We're taking a break, and when we come back, it could be real news in Lolo. And remember, someone sharing tonight's program will in fact receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that person could be you. We'll be back.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Hey, all there, so welcome back to the business now. What's going on there, boy? The Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to remind the general public that the road at Montu St. George is temporarily closed to vehicular traffic, and that is to facilitate the construction of retaining walls and the pavements. This closure took effect as of January 26, 2023, and will remain in effect until April 21st, 2023. Now, the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to thank the general public for the cooperation and understanding and regrets any inconveniences which may be caused. So that, again, is a temporary closure of the road at Montu. All right, I think I drive there today. I wasn't really aware, but I think I drove through there. Was it today? I think so. Anyway, yeah, maybe that door. Tell nobody, I didn't see nothing. Anyway. So, it's a lot happening in Kayak Mass, boy. This weekend is going to be no ordinary weekend in Carriacou. We've got Soca Monarch ahead, Calypso, Groovy, Juve, Shakespeare Mass, and a lot more to happen in Carriacou. Thing just started. In fact, we had the Queen Show, Majestic Thursday. What do they call it again? They have a name for us, a different name. I can't remember, but of course they had their Queen Show and a 17-year-old Brianna Primus of Six Roads, Carriacou. All right. Yeah, boy. Last night, she won the coveted title of Carriacou Carnival Queen 2023. She also won Best Talent and Best Interview. First runner-up went to Miss BBH Kenisha Kojo, while in the third spot was Renaya Alexander, Miss Lester. All right, so congratulations all, and of course, all the best for your carnival. Okay, Captain Harris, yes, you get you. He's responsible for the construction of a brand new bus shed at Wall Street. Many of you would know that that's an area that people frequent. They're not looking for bus, but there's no real covering and stuff there for people who might have to wait for bus, especially around midday, so when it's hot or even when it's raining. Captain Harris saw an opportunity there to, be a good corporate citizen, and so he facilitated the construction of a brand new bus shed.
One of the things that make this bus stop unique and one of a kind in Grenada is because we have solar lights that will come on in the night. Most of all, we have 2 cameras that the police will be monitoring what goes on into the bus stop at night, and we have a camera on the outside that will be monitoring what goes on Wall Street. So it's not a matter of this person going and tell the police this and that. They'll be actually seeing what really goes on. This is what makes this bus stop unique and one of a kind in Grenada, and I'm hoping I'll get the opportunity to build many more.
Right, so Captain Harris wants to continue doing that around the country. He says that this is his passion to give back. Acting Prime Minister, Honorable Andy Williams, he was there, and and Captain Harris, well, they cut the ribbon and stuff, and he says that it was a nice initiative by Captain Harris, and they hope to see more of the corporate community coming on board and partnering with government and so on to facilitate those community initiatives.
Let me just start by thanking Mr. Captain Harris himself for this wonderful initiative, right? And this is what we want to see from our corporate people. The fact that he took the step to build a wonderful bus shed is remarkable. And not just build a wonderful work shed, but a work shed that is climate smart, that is in line with our agenda. And this is very timely in a time when we are looking to really clean up Wall Street and beautify Wall Street and transform Wall Street. And this will just add to it. Also, we are looking to even beautify the area after the bus shed. So this bus shed is really and truly is timely. And Mr. Captain Harris, we want to say thank you very much. And to the people of the South, I can speak for them. We thank you. And this is the time we have to now start to have more conversation as to how we can go forward. How can we assist you to help us? And also we want to ask our corporate folks outside to, we welcome you to come. And if you have any idea or you have any resources that you want to put into community development, we are here and we are thankful for that. So we want to say, Captain Harris, you have started the process, and we want everyone to continue the process and make the South even greater than it is right now. So thank you very much, and we applaud the initiative. Very timely. Thank you again.
All right, and so Captain Harris was really elated to have done this for the community. Gasoline, kerosene, and diesel attracts increases in this month's petroleum prices adjustment by the Energy Division of the Ministry of Finance. Now, as of tomorrow, the 3 products will be sold at the same price per imperial gallon on mainland and at the sister island Carriacou and Petit Martinique. All right. Sorry, as of tomorrow, the 3 products. Hold on. I see a little mix up here. All right, I'm just verifying something here. All right, give me a second. Okay, just give me 1 second, all right, guys. I think I am seeing a little in. All right, a little inaccuracy here. I need to quickly verify. You know what I mean? You know, Mikey life is not about no. You understand? Okay. Good. So here we go. The retail prices of the petroleum products, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and so on. Okay, the liquefied petroleum, commonly known as the cooking gas and so on, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So the old prices for gasoline, it goes from $15 per imperial gallon to the new price of $15.31. Diesel moves from $15.84 to $16.27. Kerosene moves from $13.38 to $15.55. The LPG cooking gas, well, that stays the same way. All right. The 100-pound cylinder, however, moves from $293.85 to $291.20. All right. Again, the 100-pound cylinder moves from $293.85 to $291.20. Interesting there. The bulk stays the same. In terms of products, for Carriacou, gasoline sold the old price $15, the new price $15.31. Diesel $15.84 is the old price, and the new price is $16.27. We're still talking about Carriacou and Petroleum. Kerosene moves from $13.38 to $15.55. All right. In terms of the cooking gas, well, that remains the same. In terms of the 100-pound cylinder, it moves from $316.85 to $314.20. So we see a reduction there. Bulk is the same. PT Martinic, $12.06 as the old price for your gasoline, and it is going to see a huge increase from there to $15.31. Diesel moves from $12.96 to $16.26. And the kerosene moves from $13.38 to $15.55. The LPG cooking gas, $49, that stays the same. The 100-pound cylinder, again, we'll see a reduction there from $316.85 to $314.20. All right. Now, these are your prices. Effective, just a few things to note. January 18, 2023, a petrol tax of $3.50 was charged per imperial gallon of gasoline and diesel. Petroleum product prices of gasoline, diesel, and kerosene within the state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petroleum are now fully harmonized in line with statements made by the Minister for Finance in the 2023 budget speech. The new retail prices are computed based on the average of actual freight and insurance rates and the mean of the Caribbean postings. All right. For the period January 11th to February 8th, petroleum products are price-controlled goods, and therefore no retailer shall vary the price as stated. Now, consumers, you are strongly encouraged to immediately notify the Price Control or Consumer Affairs Unit in the Ministry of Legal Affairs of any instances of overprice at telephone number 440-1369. Okay, what else do we have to tell you? Oh, yeah, this is a serious one now, bye. Just before coming on, we received the information from the Met Office that we need to take serious. Now, the forecasters at the Met Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport, they are monitoring, they say, a high pressure system north of the Caribbean, which is supporting moderate winds, which may gust at times, therefore producing rough seas. The forecast is for the state of Grenada, and it is expected, all right, that Grenada is to experience northeasterly to easterly winds of 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting to 45 miles per hour with rough seas. Waves up to 11 feet in open waters, which will continue throughout the weekend. Now, improvements are expected on Monday, 20th February 2023. Now, the potential impacts include tumbling and rolling of lights, all right, on unsecured objects, example like your inflatable structures, your tents, and your garbage cans, and so on, all right? All right, so again, tumbling and the rolling of light, unsecured objects, example, your inflatables, your structures that are inflatable structures, your tents, your garbage cans, etc. Another thing that we can expect, seas are projected to remain agitated with waves extending to 11 feet in open waters. Now, I know that at a time like now when we choose to go to Carriacou, some of us may want to do so with smaller boats other than the Osprey and the other big boats. Now, that may not be recommended at this time. Please be guided accordingly. Rough waters will impact fishermen as well, beachgoers, and vessels venturing out to open waters. So, again, fishermen and beachgoers in particular, you're asked to please be extremely cautious. Be wary of this fact that the seas are going to be rough. And in open waters, it's going to be rough. Please be guided accordingly. All marine users, you are advised to exercise caution when venturing out to sea this weekend. You understand? With the planned kayak mass festivities scheduled for this weekend, citizens planning to make the journey to the Sister Isles, you're asked to be extra cautious. Extremely cautious again. You understand? Now, the head of the Coast Guard, ASP Watson Edwards, is encouraging sea users to be mindful of the following. No overloading of vessels. Hive life jackets for everyone on board. Every single person. Radios and GPS should be in working condition. Have adequate backup supply of fuel. Always inform family of departure and arrival times. This is one that is serious. We've been there before, we ain't going back there. You understand? Okay. The opposition, we move in. Don't want to stay too long in the business. The opposition New National Party makes an appeal to the Deacon Mitchell-led administration to reconsider the plan to sever workers of the Marketing and National Importing Board, the MNIB, come the end of this month. The Prime Minister indicated recently in a press engagement that the MNIB operations will be foiled, or, well, no, I shouldn't say foiled because it's a deliberate, so it will be dissolved. It will be closed down, except in River Road, where they have an outlet there to make way for a new public-private partnership entity. You understand? In this regard, workers are going to be affected. You understand? With many on their way home by the end of the month. Now, the New National Party, they are calling on the government to reconsider. They are calling this decision insensitive, inconsiderate, and unsympathetic. You understand? Marked by sheer disregard and a lack of empathy for the livelihoods of the over 90 workers and their families who will be directly affected by the latest attack, they say, of the administration on the ordinary people of the country. Now, NMP in a statement says while it fully supports any action that is taken by the administration that will at least refocus the organization to fulfill its original mandate, it cannot support the manner in which the workers are being treated. The NMP believes that the government can restructure and improve the operations of the MNIB while at the same time securing the jobs of the present workers. The Prime Minister, it says, has spoken in glowing terms of severance payments to be made to the workers. However, the reality that they are likely to be left in a worse situation with the full winding down of the Mnib later this year, and with the creation of a new entity, the current employees are not guaranteed employment, and they are not comfortable with that fact. And is making this known to the general public by virtue of a press release. Earlier, we're looking for time. Well, public sector unions reject the government's offer as salary increase talks continue. 5 unions were represented at the Public Workers Union on Friday, that's today, as negotiations with the government negotiating team for salary increases were on the table. Now, according to information reaching our news desk, all parties will meet again soon, as they were unable to reach an agreement with the offer over the 3 years, 2023 to 2025, of salary increase of 4%, 3%, and 3%, or 4%, 4%, 2%. The negotiating unions believe that the government's team has brought no serious offer to the table. We'll talk to all you more about that on Monday, God's willing. So there was a launch of the whole Inter-Col thing, you know. The Republic Bank had a nice little session and things like that, I mean. So they're saying that the wheel is in motion for the staging of the Republic Bank Inter-Secondary School Athletic Championship 2023. For the 2nd year running, Republic Bank will assume title sponsorship, all right, for the Grenada, for that premier track and field event, the biggest in the Caribbean. You understand? That's where you get to see some serious athletic competitiveness, and so yeah, everybody talks about it. So the format this year, 3 days. So it's going back to 3 days, and it's going to be staged from the 28th of March to the 30th. All right. So, Olia, let's get ready to rumble. Federal prosecutors on Thursday has asked a judge, we're moving on, to give singer R. Kelly 25 more years in prison for his child pornography and enticement convictions last year in Chicago. This would add 30 years. that would add to the 30 years, that he recently began serving in a New York case. R. Kelly D is done. You understand? He was having a time of his life and has done some things according to court claims that he cannot be allowed to do again. And as such, the court system believes that he deserves to be incarcerated for 30 plus 25 years. R. Kelly, he is done. Yo, that one tough, dog. He tough. You understand? Anyway, Olia, we plan on not staying too long tonight. We don't want to hamburg all for watching all the little thing, all the little lives tonight, if there will be. Yeah, I mean it. So anyway, I want to take a little break. I want to come back. And when I come back, what we'll do is we'll have the national report. All you know something? I find, I tell you all my private business now. You understand? Let me see if I have time. If I have 2 minutes to explain something to all. If I have 5 minutes to explain something to all. Tell them all my private business. Let me see if I have time. You see, when I'm in the studio, I'm by myself. You understand? Talking like this and thing like that. You know? And thing like that. And conversing with you. So we have to have a very, good imagination in order to be able to present to you, speak to you, and you're not really here. So we're speaking to the wind. You know what I find lately? I find I'm talking to myself a lot. No, serious. No, people, there's nothing to laugh. I find that day me kind of talking. And I want to catch myself. People watching at me like, I'm a madman, boy. So I want to say on the program tonight, just to be clear, I ain't mad and I would never be mad. The thing is, sometimes what you do consumes you. You understand? It consumes. So even when you're doing what you're doing it still. Or even though you're not doing what you're doing it still. You understand? I tell you, a whole conversation I'm talking to myself, dog. And that's going on too much now. I gotta stop that. It's going on too much. So I'm just saying this to say that if you see me talking to myself, I ain't crazy. You understand? I ain't crazy. I just haven't gotten a way around severing, you know, like separating the whole thing. You know, work is worker and life is life. So when you're driving and you're in traffic and things, don't talk to yourself. You know? Or you're standing up in a line also, don't talk to yourself. Try your best. Put your mind somewhere else. Yeah? Don't think about what you're going to tell the people tonight. Leave that alone for when you reach in the studio. You know, I don't reach there yet. So I just, for what it's worth, telling all that. It's tough. Real tough. Sometimes people, like if somebody fret me and thing, I don't cuss nobody because, you know, you can't cuss people. Mikey cussing, no, but Mikey's like a priest, Mikey don't. You understand? Man fret me, and I jump in my vehicle 2-3 hours later, bad one in the tail. I cussing, I talking to myself, I talking to him too. But what I'm to all about? You know, things that I can't say to them in public. When I treat me car for myself, I saying it. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta stop that. You know? And from watching, I just feel good, you know. I just feel good. A man fret me in traffic or a man play calling up my name and kind of business. And then when I reach back in the vehicle and thing, it's what I don't tell him, you know. And listen, when I tell him now that I'm feeling good, that is a problem. I know that is a problem. It's a problem. I need somebody to talk to. I mean, we need a shrink. You understand? Good feeling. It's like, you understand? You're beating your chest like King Kong. Because you cuss a man today. You tell him how you want to make him, boy. When the man see you next time, he expect you on him to be noisy, you know, because you all had a fall, you know, because you know what he do to you. He expect you to be vexed and you to retaliate, and then you smile. Or no self they calling you madman because you are smiling for you supposed to vex me smiling. I'm smiling because partner the amount of one you get in the backside. I good. I feel proud of myself. I stand up for myself. I'm madman and run things now. Edela, is this a... wait, hold on. Let me do a survey again. So you're telling me I see somebody say, no. So yeah, other people just do that too? That is normal thing? Hey. Well, look me trouble. So that's normal? So all of us do that too? Oh. Well, and there I was thinking I need to see a shrink. You see, good to talk. You see why they don't say talk? Speak your truth. You might not be the only one experiencing it. So anyway, so it seemed like yeah, other people who just do it too. And there I was feeling guilty. You know what I mean? You understand? Anyway, lady that talk. All their custom with all the thing. You see, John, no, look. Lord God. Well, all of all is that there mad people inside there too. Yeah, boy. Hey, Jin, I'm telling you, Della, when I come over there, I feel nice. Look, yesterday I feel good. Even after I feel to tell everybody I love them. Because I get a man one among that word. You know what I mean? One among that word. When I come over there, I feel good. I want to tell everybody I love them. Because, you know, I two things on my chest. And I feel things on my chest to tell him, I say, watch now, today, self. I'm telling him man how I feel. You know, it's been too long. I'm telling him how I feel. You know what I mean? You have to tell him, I know what you've been saying. You understand? Yeah, man, they calling me name. Yeah, calling me name every day. Like they just get out on gasm when they calling me name. You understand? And they looking, yes, no, they waiting to hear me call back the name and they wondering how it is. But Mikey's a priest in truth. How it is, Mikey never called me name back. Mikey never clapped back at me. I even tell the boss, I say, boss, I tell him for now and I tell him forever. I tell him that. I say, boss, well, I don't know people who's coming in. I say, I will never, ever, ever on this Mikey life call your name. So if you're looking for that, you will never, ever, ever get it. So they change gear on me now. So they say everything. They say, nah boy, Mikey must break. Mikey must break. I go say real thing. I go say all kind of thing. You understand? He must defend. I just defend myself. It's just that. I don't really care. Not here. When I to my car, I will tell you how your mother make you. You understand? When I do by myself, I tell you how your mother make you. And how your father make you. And I'm gonna sleep nice. You feel you don't get water, you get real water. Anyway, let's leave that talk. You understand? Anyway, let's leave that talk. Let me take a little break. I did say I was not going to stay too long in the business. You understand? I do stay long in the business. So we go in and we come in again. And when we come, we know what's going on. I'm coming back.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Somebody call Waggy because
this is madness, total madness.
Sunday, March 5th from 5 p.m. The National Stadium comes alive as Megaforce Promotion presents its first big event for 2023. March Madness Mega Bingo.
And you can win
a whopping $100,000 in cash.
Wait, is $100,000 you just said it?
Yes, $100K in cash could be yours. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two.
You gotta be mad to miss that.
Remember, Sunday, March 5th, National Stadium. Get ready for March Madness Mega Bingo.
This is madness, total madness.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Directors of statutory bodies ready to serve in the best interest of the public. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report.
Mozo, where you there? The trouble around that.
The Carriacou Carnival Comedy presents Fantastic Friday, February 17th from 9 p.m. as 11 superstars comes up against the defending monarch, Mozo. Fantastic Friday. Killer Bee, Silver Bullet, Shonda, Black Blingers, Flavor, DZX, Super, Flying Flint, Tonic X, Casey and Kayak Prince, Papa Lindy, KJ and Mirage, with Young 20 on standby. Tickets cost $40 or you pay more at the door. Hillsborough Recreation Ground is the venue for Fantastic Friday. Ticket outlets, Alexis Food Stores, Ali Stream Supermarket, Malik Shopping Windward, and Terrence Logan, PT Martinic, Friday, February 17th. Fantastic Friday, Bacchanal City. Going wrong. Man, but she only taking money call.
Welcome back. With the details to the news for Friday, February 17, 2023, I am Sherry-Ann Noel. 25 directors of local statutory bodies are now better equipped to serve on various boards following participation in a training course by the Directors Education and Accreditation Program DEEP. Training for the first cohort of 25 directors concluded at the Koyaba Beach Resort on Thursday. Trevor E. Blake, Managing Director of the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange, ECSE, who spearheaded the training, says the interactive participation of the directors is a clear indication that they are ready to serve in the best interests of the people.
The feedback from the facilitators have been excellent. They have indicated what a good group you are. I think there are very good things that will come out of this week, and I could only anticipate where this will end. We have come to the end of the 3 days. I have the results for the first 2 days, and I'm happy to say that you're all on track to be to be accredited.
Advisor to the Prime Minister, Richard Duncan, was one of the initiators of the training program. He applauded the directors for taking the time to learn best practices in their roles on the various boards.
The whole idea is that we want to create a critical mass of people who are trained for the job that we are asking them to do as directors. I think you all now would realize that directorship is not just sitting on a board and beating your chest. It is an awesome responsibility that requires great skill and care, and obviously there are legal and other implications in being a director. So I hope that those points came through. Very importantly, governance is about rules and boundaries. I think we got that.
The second cohort of training for directors of statutory bodies in Grenada is scheduled for May 8th to 10th, 2023. The Grenada Ports Authority will launch its safety initiative to minimize the possibility of accidents and dangerous occurrences on the operational grounds of the ports. Activities will begin on February 19th and conclude on March 3rd. This is all part of ensuring that Grenada is on par with international safety standards. The initiative, color coding, will be rolled out in phases from March 3rd and will require stakeholders and visitors at the port's operational sites to wear color-coded personal protective equipment. Port Manager Ian Evans outlined the initiative during a press briefing on Friday.
What we're starting with is the personal protective equipment for the regular users, which will be your safety shoes, your safety vests, high visibility vests, and the likes. What we're starting is a phased program. So the first phase, we're going to be dealing with the regular users of the port, the brokers, the agents, etc. And what we have is a color-coded system where the different categories of workers and visitors will have different color vests to designate who they are. And that way, at a distance, you will know who they are and if they should be in a certain area. The second phase we will have is we will then be looking at similar safety vests for the users who are not regulars on the port. So persons that may come once in a while to clear a barrel, for instance. That will be the second phase of the program. And in the final phase, we're looking at parking on the compound, that people park in areas that are safe.
He said the initiative will also be implemented at other port facilities.
The idea really is to try and develop a safety culture within the Port Authority and the terminals it operates. So it's something that we're going to see in the ports. We're going to see measure, depending on the type of risk, is the type of thing that you would carry into the different ports. As Mr. Redder has indicated, the safety equipment depends on the area in and the type of risk that you potentially face. So the bus terminus, which comes under the Port Authority, will not necessarily need a hard hat, but certainly you would have things like safety vests and so high visibility. But every area that comes under the Port Authority, we are looking at how we can improve safety in general. So it will be St. George's Port, all of the outports.
Frank Redhead, General Manager of the Ports Authority, said the ports is not responsible for procuring the personal protective equipment for stakeholders, but arrangement is made for non-frequent visitors.
We are not buying or procuring the equipment. It's the obligation of the port users to procure their own equipment. What we are moving to do is fix things that are broken, such as roads, potholes, and so forth, so we make the environment safer with respect to how we can all operate safely within that space.
So those who will be coming in the port will be the ones responsible for buying
with the exception of the infrequent user, as mentioned by Mr. Evans, and these are the persons who clear barrels and so forth. We will procure a suitable PPE, and we will give you that PPE when you comes into the port environment with the intention that you hand it back when you leave the environment.
Redhead is asking for full compliance from stakeholders and visitors.
There are some minimum standards that we're asking everyone to adhere to, and the minimum standard is a high-vis vest. Based on the nature of what you do, it could range up to having a hard hat, certainly if an overhead risk exists, or if you're working on the pier side where there's an enhanced risk of something falling on your head or so forth, then you're expected to have a higher level of PPEs with respect to how you operate. And again, we are appealing to the persons who frequent the port, certainly for their own sustenance, or if you are even an infrequent visitor to the port. We're not trying to make your life difficult. What we are trying to do is make or improve safety within the port environment.
The color scheme is as follows: agents and brokers, neon green and black; agriculture, Bureau of Standard, forest green; drivers, porters, assistants, neon orange and navy blue; Ministry of Health, red; visitors, purple. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Welcome back. Participants of the 3-day Directors Educational and Accreditation Program say the training surpassed their expectations and puts them in a better position to execute their duties as directors. Tessa Sincere, who will serve on the board of the National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA, told the GIS that empowerment is the word that encapsulates the entire 3 days of training.
It was such an eye-opener. I mean, there are things that, we would have known already as directors, having not been trained or so, but these 3 days, the first day being on governance and letting us know exactly what our roles are as directors. And then on the second day, we did the financial aspect. I must confess that day was most instructive for me. And then today on risk management. So I think it was an excellent opportunity for us to garner the skills that we need to be effective directors on the various boards on which we serve.
Jason Phillip and Adam DeCall are directors on the Financial Complex Limited Board. They both explained that they went into the sessions with high expectations, which were all met.
I think it's a fantastic initiative. I think it's a great idea that all directors of the boards have the training to give the best value that they can for the boards that they serve on. As a new board member myself, it gives me a lot of confidence to do a better job. And also, now with the training, I could be held accountable, or we all could be held accountable for how well we serve on our boards.
The process is one that is very dynamic. Most of the content we know, but it's the way it is structured and how it is put together so that you can understand the processes that you go through to be a great director. I do believe that this is something that will augur well for us when it comes to our governorship and policy direction in terms of each of the various boards that we serve. However, it is something that it is now imparted into us how serious our roles as director is. And we now need to focus heavily on how do we transform the areas that we are given responsibility, and vested in that in that need to have government's business done well, we now have to forge forward and make the best decisions with limited interference from other entities on the outside.
For Commissioner at the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, Alice Bain, despite having experiences on boards in the past, this initiative is a welcome one.
For me, is to learn the best practices related to governance and oversight of an organization. It's helpful because it's making me a more effective director. I've never had any training in directorship. I just do what I think is right. So going through this 3-day training, I think it would help me not just be more efficient, but to influence change in Telecommunications Regulatory Commission.
The directors were trained in governance procedures and risk management, among others. And finally, in the news, it was a display of all things breadfruit at the first ever Breadfruit Fest held at the Victoria Hard Court in St. Mark. Several local vendors and agro-processors from the constituency participated by creating unique dishes with breadfruit as the main ingredient. The event was organized by the Sunset City Development Organization as a post-independence activity. GIS spoke with some of the vendors at the event who were thrilled to be part of the Breadfruit Festival and hope it will become a permanent fixture on the constituency's event calendar.
So what I have here today, I did some breadfruit cups filled with a breadfruit salsa. I also have a breadfruit cake with just some regular frosting. I did some breadfruit tacos. I did a little bit of breadfruit scones. And this over here, right here, would be the breadfruit salsa. I think it's really good, especially for the younger children. You know, we have to do foods in different ways that they would be attractive to them so that they would want to eat it instead of just one way. So I think this is a really good idea.
Today we have breadfruit salad, we have breadfruit balls, we have roast breadfruit, we have fried breadfruit, we have saltfish, we have green salad. So you could get a little bit of everything here at Sammy's table today. But I think it's a very, very good gesture and we should do it a little bit more often. Really, really good, yeah? We was really excited and looking forward to the festival today.
I wish today is a good idea with these things, and I hope not today will be the last. Sometimes maybe coming up around St. Mark's Day, the festival, we could organize that again and show something else.
Parliamentary Representative for St. Mark, Honorable Clarice Modest-Cohen, was instrumental in organizing the event, which she said will be ongoing.
We got great support from GTA, a few of the persons in the tourism sector. You see Mandu there and others. And I thought if we could do something that would engage both locals and visitors to our shore. So this is really a pilot. And already I learned to make breadfruit cake. So we supposed to have some recipes somewhere. We also have some demos, and we plan to do some more with even what you guys would have seen that would help us market breadfruit. And we hope that maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, we can do a breadfruit fest.
And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Friday, February 17th, 2023. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherry Ann, and the rest of the GIS News team. At this moment, we go to the weather, and it's submitted by the Met Office. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy. Tonight's minimum temperature 22.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves up to 11 feet in open waters. A marine advisory remains in effect. If we take a look at the weather for Saturday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy after midnight with brief showers. Max temperature 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 22.5. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves up to 11 feet in open waters. A marine advisory will be in effect for tomorrow, God's willing, as well. Taking a look at Sunday. Sunday's weather is expected to be partly cloudy at first and windy with brief isolated showers, becoming fair during the evening. Max temperature 29.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 23. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves 11 feet in open waters, and again, a marine advisory will be in effect for Sunday. Let's take a look at Monday. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated showers. Max temperature 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum 23. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, and seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 9 feet in open waters. So things starts to calm down as of Monday as it relates to the sea. Warning again, though seas will start getting to lower levels on Monday, there still will be a marine advisory in effect. Taking a look at the folks who are currently on YouTube, we say hello to you. We're glad that you're with us all the time. So some of you are there and you're chatting, you're having fun. Well, blessings to you. Blessings, blessings. All right. And we are glad that you are here with us and hope to have you with us tomorrow, Monday, God's willing, again. Likewise, we want to say thank you to those of you who are tuned in to us on Facebook. God bless you and your family. Looking forward to having you on the program again. Zaka, Shireen, Kirin, Javan, the sharing committee, Della, Ryan, and Ryan and Eunice and Cindy, Celine, Michelle, and who else? Well, Michelle and everyone there, blessings to you. All right, guys, like Bermuda, by the way, Diana, I see you there. Ancha, I see you there as well. Kireen again, I appreciate you and everyone else on the business. So guys, take care and have a great weekend. Remember to be safe, enjoy yourself, all right? And what happens in the party stays in the party. Anyway, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Blessings, blessings. God bless you.
you.